Oh, hello friends. I was just watching the bees bounce on my sunflowers. Do you want to take a look? Aren't bees amazing? Do you have bees in your garden too? I'm so excited that you're here with me today. My name is Abby and welcome to my magical garden. Would you like to go and explore and see what we can find? Great! Let me grab my basket and my hat and we'll be ready to go. Okay, let's go. Ooh, peas! Do you like peas? I know I do. These are sugar snap peas. Do you see them? What do you think? Should we harvest some and have them for a snack later? There's so many. Wow. And we also have beans and cucumbers on this trellis as well. They're a little small, so we might have to wait for later to have them. But you know what? I found a big cucumber hiding underneath this big leaf. Wow, look at that! Isn't that amazing? Another thing for our snack bag. Okay, let's keep going. Do you know what this is? These are strawberry plants. Let's see if we can find any. No strawberry plants today. We'll have to check again next time. Lots of herbs and flowers. Don't they look so pretty? Now, do you know where tomatoes come from? They grow on these very tall vines. I wonder what would happen if a tomato vine went all the way up into the sky. Wouldn't that be cool? Now, do you notice all these little tomatoes on here? They're still green, so they're not quite ready to be picked yet. I can't wait until we can have some tomatoes for our snack. There's so much that we can discover when we look very, very closely. Look at these beautiful flowers. They're yellow and orange and some red ones. These are calendula flowers. What do you think? Should we pick some and put them in a vase for later? I think so. Look how pretty! I think they're the happiest of flowers. You may notice something different with some of the flowers. Some of the petals have fallen off. I wonder why. Here, I'll show you. See, this one has all these little green things. Do you know what they are? Well, when a flower stops blooming, they start creating seeds that we can plant for next year. So when this dries up, I'm going to store them over the winter time, and in summer, I'm going to plant more seeds so that we can have more beautiful flowers. I can't wait. And speaking of seeds, let me show you the coolest little seed pod. Come with me. So these were California poppy flowers. They look a bit of a wild mess right now, don't they? But they have these really cool seed pods here. But when they dry, they shoot out all these little seeds into the garden and make more seeds. Isn't that cool? I'm thinking I would really love some carrots to join in our little snack. Should we harvest some? Let's go. Ooh, I wish you could smell all of these beautiful flowers. Okay, here we are in our carrot bed. I see some carrots right here. See how they're frilly little tops? All right, let's pick some and see what they look like. Wow, look at this little carrot. It smells so sweet. Oh, I can't wait to have this as a snack. Should we pick a couple more? Here's another one. Let's add them to our basket. And what's this? These are carrot seeds. I can't wait to pick those so I can have more carrots next year. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Wow, look at this. Do you know what this is? This is a kale plant. Now, I really enjoyed eating the kale, but it looks like so did my bug friends. Do you see all of the little holes? We have to remember that bugs are part of the garden too, and they need something to eat. So that's why I like to grow lots of different foods for me and for the wildlife. Now, these are done, so I'm gonna pull them out so we can make space for something different. And I'll put these in the compost bin so that they can create soil for next year. Okay, are you ready? We're gonna give a big pull. Oh, and see what happens. Wow, look at that. Do you know what these are? These are the roots. Roots are so important to the garden and to the plant. They hold the plant in place, and they act like little straws drawing up the nutrients and water from the soil. They keep the plant nice and healthy. It makes me wonder how many roots there are underneath our feet. There's so much that we don't know and so much for us to discover. Okay, well, I have something special for you today. We are going to harvest our potatoes. Would you like to join me? Well, I would like everybody to meet my son, James. James, would you like to say hello to my new friends?
Hello.
So today we are going to harvest our potatoes. But where are they? Can anybody find them? What if I told you our potatoes are in this orange bag? Would you believe me? Potatoes grow these tall vines, and when they get brown and fall over, that's when we know it's time to harvest them. And boy, it does look like they're ready to be harvested. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna tip them out on the tarp, dig for them like buried treasure, and see how many we can find. James, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. All right, here we go. Oh, okay, so let's pull these out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, on the count of 3, let's dump them on the tarp. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, ready? Oh my goodness. Oh, I already see some potatoes. Oh my God. Wow, this is a messy business. Okay, let's see. We can put all of our potatoes in this basket when we find them. Ooh, I found one. Oh, you found one?
Yeah,
Look. 2. Okay, put them in here. Oh my goodness, look at these little ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Look at these.
Funny one.
Did we get them all?
I think there might be more.
You think? Oh, here's a little one.
Jeez.
Oh, there's a shovel. Wow. Okay. Oh, here's one. Another one.
Oh, wait.
Did you found one?
2.
Perfect. Okay, I think we got them all. Wow,
Did we?
look at that.
Let me look for sure.
Okay. Why don't we count how many we have?
Alright.
So, I planted 1 potato in this bag in the spring. And now let's see how many we have. All right, let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
16.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
I think we're at, I don't know what we're on.
24, 25, 26,
7,
28, 29, 30, 31,
32,
33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39,
40.
40. I think we
Oh, and
have
41.
41. Wow. We have 41 potatoes. Well, that was fun. Did you enjoy that, James?
Yeah.
I think that was a lot of fun. I can't wait to have these for dinner tonight. Well, thanks for harvesting these potatoes with me.
Go.
I'm gonna say goodbye to our friends.
Bye.
Well, friends, that was fun. Thank you for harvesting potatoes with me. Now, I want you to get out your gardening tools because we are going to plant something together. Okay, it is time to plant a seed, but not any old seed, a bean seed. Have you ever seen a bean seed before? Let me show you. Look at these seeds. They're kind of like a reddish brown. They're really shiny and big. I love seeds. They come in all shapes, colors, and sizes. So, how does a seed go from this to a green bean like this? What does a seed need in order for it to grow big and strong? Let's think. Any ideas? Why don't we look around outside to see if there's any clues? Yes, you're right. We need air, sun, water, and soil. Now, I have a funny story to tell you about green beans. We grow lots in our garden because our dog Bradley loves to eat them. He thinks we grow them for him, and he comes out every day searching for his green beans. At least he's being healthy, right? So, today we are going to plant our green bean seed. So all you need, if you want to join with me, are you need a bean seed, a container to plant your seed in, a shovel or a cup in order to scoop out your soil, some potting soil, water because it definitely needs a drink, and a little label so we know what we planted. Okay, let's get started. So here I have my pot, but you can use so many things around the garden that you might have in your house even. So this is a cup you might have in the house, and you can just poke some holes in the bottom so that the water drains out. Or here is a toilet paper roll that you can bend at the bottom like that. And that creates a little container too. So I'm sure you can find something. So I'm going to use a cup in order to scoop some of the soil into the pot. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna pat it down a little bit, add some more. So that's what it looks like. It's almost right up to the top of the pot. Then I'm going to take my seed and I'm going to push it all the way into the pot. Not too far down, but enough that it gets covered up. And make sure that you put some soil on top, tap it down so it can go to sleep. Like that. Perfect. And now one of the most important parts is we need to water it. have our watering can. And we're gonna sprinkle it with some water. There we go. Perfect. Now it's all wet. And lastly, I have a popsicle stick and a marker, and I'm going to write bean on it so we know what we planted. Okay, so I'm gonna write bean. So B-E-A-N, bean. Just pop it right inside, and there we go. Now what you want to do is put your container outside in the sun in a nice sunny spot, and make sure you keep it watered every day, and soon you'll see a little bit of sprouting of your bean seed. I can't wait to see how your beans are growing in your garden. Okay, now that we're done planting, it's important that we put away our gardening tools so that we know where they are the next time we need them. Now while I'm doing that, I want you to meet me at the treehouse. I have a surprise for you. Hi friends! We're back to my magical treehouse. I told you I had a surprise. Let's go up and see who we can find. Welcome to my magical treehouse. I love coming up here and reading stories and writing and imagining. So many fun things you can do up here, or like play games. But today, I have a very special friend for you to meet. Her name is Ellie the Earth Protector. Would you like to meet her? Great! All we need to do is call her name. So on the count of 3, I want everybody to shout, Ellie. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, Ellie! Hello! Ellie, thanks for joining me today. I wanted to introduce you to my new friends. They have come to visit Abby's magical garden, and I thought they'd like to meet you. Oh, hi friends! I'm Ellie the Earth Protector, and I live in Abby's magical garden. And I love meeting new friends. Well, I'm sure they love meeting you too, Ellie. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Oh, yes. Okay, where do I start? Well, I love being outside, playing in the garden, planting vegetables, searching for butterflies, jumping in rainy puddles, and of course, protecting the earth. Do you like doing those things too, friends? I know I do. Okay, I have a question for you, Ellie. What's your favorite flower? There's so many to pick from, but I love clovers. They are great for our bees in our garden. Clovers are great. I love them too. Next question, Ellie. What's your favorite vegetable? Ooh, I love carrots because they're crunchy, they're orange, and they're nice and delicious. Ellie, did you know that we just harvested carrots today for our snack? Maybe I can share some with you. Oh, I'd love that. Thanks so much. I love carrots, and I love potatoes and tomatoes and peas and cucumbers. There's so much in the garden to enjoy. Well, because it's a special day and that we have new friends visiting the garden, I thought we would read them a story called The Seedling That Didn't Want to Grow. Do you think they're gonna like it? Oh, I love that story. I think they're gonna love it. Okay, great. Well, thanks again for meeting my new friends. And will you come back again another time? Oh, I would love to. It was so nice meeting you all. Bye. Is everybody ready for a story? Well, we're lucky we're at the library now. Today we are going to read The Seedling That Didn't Want to Grow by Britta Teckentrup. It was spring, and all of the seeds in the ground were ready to grow. They all grew tall and straight, just as they were supposed to do. All but one. One little seed hadn't grown at all. "I wonder, what's wrong?" said Ladybird. "Let's just sit next to her and wait. Maybe she needs more time," replied Ant. Ant was right. Very soon the seed grew small roots and tiny green leaves started to appear. Her life was about to begin. She looked so delicate and fragile. Ant and Ladybird fell in love with her immediately. It was dark on the meadow ground. By now, the other plants had grown so tall and wide that they blocked out all of the sunshine. So the little seedling began her journey in search of the sun. "Let's go with her," replied Ant. The seedling grew fast, and soon the animals of the meadow came to join her on her difficult adventure. Ant and Ladybird were so proud of their brave little friend. The seedling changed with every day. Tiny leaves turned into bigger leaves. She formed deep roots and grew stronger and stronger. The seedling had become a little plant and was weaving and winding her way through the undergrowth. Her friends were always by her side and helped the best they could. Cricket guarded her roots, Mouse searched for the easiest paths ahead, and Butterfly and Ladybird flew high above trying to find the perfect spot for her. Finally, the day arrived when the meadow undergrowth became thinner. For the first time, the little plant could feel the warm summer sun on her leaves. She knew this spot would be the perfect place. And then everything happened quickly. The little plant grew taller and taller and branched out. Buds started to appear, and they soon transformed into hundreds of blossoms. The little plant wasn't so little anymore. Her friends watched her transformation in amazement. Through the long, hot days of summer, she was the happiest plant there could be. All kinds of animals lived among her many leaves. She was full of love and life. Many weeks and months passed by, and the days started to get shorter and colder. Autumn was around the corner. The leaves of the plant had turned as golden as the October sky, and she was gently swaying in the autumn breeze. As the leaves were beginning to wilt and fall to the ground, something magic happened. The wind blew all of her seeds far and wide. And then everything turned gray and cold. It was time for the final goodbye. Little Mouse made a wish. "I wish that I will see you again," she whispered with a tear in her eye. Snow covered the meadow like a soft blanket, and everything went silent. Winter seemed to last forever. Until it was spring again, and all of the new seeds in the ground were ready to grow. Wow! Did you enjoy that book? I know that I did. What do you think is going to happen next in this story? Will there be more seeds for next year, just like our poppies and our calendula flowers that we saw in the garden today? I hope so. Well, that's it for today, friends. Thank you for visiting my magical garden. Our time together is so special to me. Now, I want to hear from you. Send me your pictures, videos, or drawings of what's growing in your magical garden. Or if you have a question for me or Ellie the Earth Protector, you can send them in too. Have a grown-up email me at hello@acornhillgardens.com and we'll feature you on a future episode. Until next time, thanks for being my gardening friend. I hope you come visit Abby's Magical Garden again very soon. Bye-bye!